Good morning, ladies. I am back for week 3. Today I'm outside getting some fresh air and working my business. So I often recommend to do that yourself. It's a change of pace. Um, as you can see, we live next to a busy area, but it's great to get out and get some fresh air while you're working. I hope you've had a chance to really conquer your week 2 of your Posh Steps to Success. We've been working around this flower with the thought in our head, April showers. So our work here, bring May flowers, bring blossoms to our business. And last week was pretty homework intense. You had to be in front of people, so a Facebook event, a home party event. You also had to work with your calendar, monthly planning and weekly planning. This week is a little less homework intense and a little bit more getting out into the community. So, action 5 right here, this darker green one, is take your office on the road. Be at a busy coffee shop while running reports or other tasks. So, a lot of times I will do that. I mean, I could go to a park and do some work to be outside if you don't have a good area to be outside. I love to go to coffee shops, especially for one-on-ones or just to get out of the house, get out of my rut of being at home. Your mind may think better, and it's just a great chance to get out. We're also going to talk a little bit about, and that comes back to this sheet right here, what should you be taking with you when you're out and about? So not only if you're working, but if you're out with the kids, if you're out running errands, you should always be posh prepared. So being posh prepared for me, and again, all of us are different, could mean I take my Lucy bag, I have catalogs, and I have samples ready to go. That to me is great advertising. But if you don't want to invest in something like that, you can also find see-through bags that you can see the items that are in your bag. Those are great ways to do it. Makeup bags have great places to keep samples. I've seen people use those pickles to hold their samples. I'll often take extra samples in a little zippy pouch like this within my bag. Always have business cards with you if you can afford samples. And this is going to show, because I love this stuff. I had tons of Poshy Mellow. I always have a hand cream in there, so you can just share a hand cream with them if you don't have samples. Totally works, but you need to be prepared. So when someone asks you, if you run into somebody and you have, and I wear these a lot. You've probably seen me in one of these on every video. I love zip-ups. I have 4 of these bright pink ones. I always tell people, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so bright. And I said, yeah, I have to plug it in every day. Gets them laughing, gets them giggling. They can read the back. Actually, I'll give a quick little story. I was at the airport coming back from Tennessee, and I had one of these on. I was standing there eating an apple, and I went to sit down to do a little work, and the lady across from me looks at me and she goes, you are so cute. I love that jacket. It reminds me I need to get a massage. I need to take care of myself. And it led right into me talking about my business and what I do and what I offer. And we spent the next 45 minutes developing a relationship around pampering, things I offer, what she does for a living. Now we're connected on Facebook, and hopefully that relationship will go from there. Impromptu poshing. I pulled out my hand cream. I had a few samples for her. I gave her a Posh paper, and I got her business card, which allows me to follow up. So no matter where you're at, if you can wear posh garb, if you can carry things, you're going to get a lot of impromptu poshing. So this week, I'd love to see some pictures of you doing some impromptu poshing. How are you carrying your samples? How are you prepared? What are you wearing when you're out and about? So I really want to see those. So that's kind of like an action item for that flower blossom. You can also refer to this right here, and I'll read a little bit. Posh business cards, Posh paper, perk information. We have great little cards for that. About flyers, samples, 1 to 2 big fat yummy hand creams. So anything, sometimes team building kits are great, or small little, smaller recruiting packets, you would say, or team building packets. You could shove a few in there. You never know what you're going to run into when you're out and about, so be prepared. Or have things in your car so you're prepared. And 6, same thing. It talks about impromptu poshing. If you have that stuff with you, you can impromptu posh wherever you go. So this week's pretty simple, not so homework intense. So if you haven't finished up the last week of week 2 doing your homework, I would highly suggest finishing that up. And get yourself ready. Show me what you're using to carry your Posh products and be Posh prepared. Keep it up, girls. You're doing an amazing job. Again, I know this is more work this month, but April shower, bring May flowers, and you're setting yourself up for success. So keep it up. Great job, and I'll check you next week. See you later.